yourself, please. Okay, thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. How are you guys? I'm Mrs. Stout, for those of you who do not know me. I'm one of the band directors here, and I'll be directing the 6th graders today. Well, first of all, let me welcome you to Band O Palooza, and we appreciate your help and your support and everything that you've given to us and the children and making this day a success. These kids have been working so hard, and as you well know, they haven't been playing very long, have they? All right? You've probably heard some not so pleasant sounds coming from their rooms maybe, but hopefully those sounds are beginning to change and sound a little bit nicer. So I think you guys are going to be a little bit impressed with what these students have accomplished here just the past few weeks since we pulled them all together as a full band. They've done a super good job, and they're really excited to play. You guys ready? Yeah. All right. All right, our first song that we're going to sing is, this is band. All right, we're going to play. We're going to combine 3 of the pieces that they have learned. The beginners have very short songs that we teach them. So these are 3. They're called All Together, What Goes Up, and Rhythm Rendezvous. 6th grade band. Thank you. Guys, we're going to teach you guys a little bit about music. I'm curious, how many of you have ever played a band instrument? Just raise your hand. Oh, a lot. Okay, so we're going to educate you a little bit about what we're teaching the students. Our next song involves half notes and whole notes. All right, and the challenge is being able to hold a steady tone throughout these notes. So this song is called Going Places.
Technical difficulties already.
Check, check. All right. Our next song involves a fermata, and that means just to hold the last note of the song. So we're going to see how long they can hold it without running out of air. Right? Nice big breath for the last one. All right. This is called Countdown. All right, they did that correctly. I was the one that made the mistake on that. You guys are awesome. All right, our next song involves what we call a repeat sign. So it means when they get to the end of the song, they're going to repeat all the way back to the beginning, and they're going to do it again. This one is called Turn Around. All right, we're now going to do an instrument showcase. We're going to have all of the students with like instruments play by themselves for you, so you know what each of the individual instruments sound like. We're going to do this to a familiar tune called Hot Cross Buns. All right, first group up is the flutes. And you see the flute has a very beautiful tone to it. Next up are our clarinet players. And the saxophones. Next, it was going to start our brass instruments. Up first are the trumpets. The trombone section is next. French horns are up next. They're just going to stand up briefly to show you where they are because they actually have to sit down to play. And last but certainly not least is our percussion section. We start the percussionists out on bells. And in January, they will switch to the snare drum, which they are all looking forward to. And this is what the entire band sounds like playing Hot Cross Buns. Our next song is an old folk song called Eau Claire de la Lune. Did you notice that they played that as part of it softly and part of it loudly? That is also another very important thing for them to learn how to do. They have to be able to play their instrument in tune, whether they're playing soft or whether they're playing loud, and they do a very nice job with that. All right, next, we're gonna play a duet for you guys. All right, it's called Duet Like This. Who's up first, guys? Okay, we're going to start with the bells and flutes playing one part. The clarinets are going to be playing a different part, creating some harmony. the same tune, but the saxophones and the French horns are going to play one part. The trumpets and the trombones are going to play a second part. And this is going to be the full band. Our woodwinds are going to play the first part, and our brass are going to play the second part. Okay, now the students are getting to their favorite tunes. We're going to play Mary Had a Little Lamb, and hopefully you've heard them practicing this at home. We're going to start with our brass playing this. Right? This is a familiar tune that everybody should know. Brass, you ready? All right, we got to fix this. Again, no fault of the students. I forgot to remind them that we're not starting. The brass are starting this, then the woodwinds are going to play it, and then the whole band's going to play it. But we're not stopping in between. And I just forgot to remind them of that. We're going to start over, all right? Okay, we have somebody who has lights on in the parking lot. It's a gray Envoy FBX7667. Oh, it's in the parking lot out front. All right, so if that sounds familiar. Thank you, Mr. Yard. All right, we are almost finished. We have one song left to play for you. But before we do that, I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you all for all of the items that you have donated to the auction that's going to be taking place out back, out in the cafeteria later. The auction is open from 5 to 7. With the award, items being awarded at 7 o'clock. Next up, we'll have the 7th grade band if you want to stick around and listen to them. Just for parents, the students on Monday do not need their instruments. All right, we are having a working breakfast on Monday, so no instruments, but you have to bring them Tuesday. All right. All right, our last song is a variation on Mary Had a Little Lamb. And it's called Mary Had a Cool Lamb, whom the band has named Jeffrey. So this is Mary Had a Cool Lamb named Jeffrey. Now, I don't want to place any pressure on you guys at all. Look up here. We've got high school band members sitting up there that have been watching you this entire time. They're checking you out because they know you're going to be up in the high school in a few short years. All right? How are they doing, guys? I'm getting thumbs up. All right, Mary Had a Cool Lamb named Jeffrey.
Our next piece is called Renaissance Fair. It is an original composition that brings to mind music from the Renaissance period, which occurred during the 14th through 17th centuries. A Renaissance fair is typically a weekend gathering held outdoors during the summer months, featuring costumed entertainers, food and music of this time in history. This piece is performed in the style of a Renaissance dance.
Our next piece is called With Flags Unfurled. As the band plays this triumphant music, just imagine the Guard of Honor presenting arms as the banners and flags are unfurled to display the regiment's colors.
we perform our last selection, we would like to thank our principals, Mr. Brady and Mrs. Aber, for all their support. We also want to thank our parents for making sure music is a part of our education and providing us with instruments, books, lessons, and many other supplies.
The title of our last piece, Final Impact, was inspired by an event that occurred in the American Southwest nearly 50,000 years ago, at a spot roughly 20 miles west of the present-day town of Winslow, Arizona. A huge meteor hurled furiously from the sky and slammed into the desert floor at an estimated speed of nearly 27,000 miles per hour. The force of the impact ripped a crater some 3/4 of a mile in diameter and approximately 570 feet in depth. The site is now known by various names, including the Barringer Meteor Crater, the King and Diablo Crater, or simply the Meteor Crater.
Going to escort the 6th grade band back down to the band room. You are welcome to pick them up at this time. All right, they did an awesome job. Let's give our 6th graders one more round of applause. We're really proud of what they've accomplished. Give us a few minutes and we'll get the band switched around and we'll be on to our 8th grade band. Check, there it goes.
Hello. Good evening, and welcome to our 8th grade portion of Band O Palooza. We start off our concert with the popular march Flying Tigers, composed by David Schaefer. This is a fast-paced march typically played at circuses to entertain the audience while the circus actors perform. We hope you enjoy. Hello? Our next selection is Siege of the Dark Castle, composed by Travis Weller, and is meant to convey a story or image. Picture in your mind a group of medieval warriors laying a siege to a castle so they might eliminate a sinister threat.
Hello? 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 Legend of the Yankee Clippers was written in regards to the American clipper ships that were popular during the 1850s. These fast-sailing vessels made many remarkable records, including a world record by sailing 436 nautical miles in one day. We hope you enjoy Legend of the Yankee Clippers by James Swearingen. Hello? Night on Bald Mountain is a famous tone poem by Russian composer Mhs Mussorgsky. The music was designed to depict a world plagued by evil spirits and demons, and does so with vivid and gruesome intensity. Many of you remember the landmark movie Fantasia, where Disney animators brought the musical images to life.
There it is. Would you like to hear one more? They've been working on the next room. We didn't know if it was going to be ready or not, but it is. So before I let these girls say a few words, I do have, you know me and a microphone. Okay, they know. They get used to it. I'm Christy May, Kitty Stout, Assistant Band Director with the high school. She's Band Director at the middle school. I do both buildings as well. We're so pleased to have you join us today. This is such a wonderful event, and your kids are amazing. All of them, the 6th, 7th, 8th grade. Let's give it up for all these guys again. They've just been wonderful. It's a joy to come into work every day. It truly is. I tell everybody I got the best job on earth, and that's to work with all of these wonderful students. We want to take an opportunity to thank each and every one of you for supporting them and making sure music is a part of their life. We want to also say thank you to all those that helped donate to the Chinese auction tonight. It's been wonderful. The kids had a ball. They asked this year to be included in the Chinese auction donations and to create a competition Okay, and that was the 8th grade idea, but unfortunately they came in 2nd place, and it was the 7th grade that won. Yeah, so they're all excited. Regardless, on Monday, none of the bands need their instruments on Monday. We're gonna have a working breakfast. They can bring in food to eat. We're gonna eat in the cafeteria, okay? But they can bring something to eat with them and drink. 7th grade is getting theirs provided, though. They get the donuts and the juice and the fruit from Mrs. Stoutenay. So that's our special way of saying thank you. And let's see, is there anything else going on that I need to tell you about? I don't think so. I'm going to turn it over to the girls because they speak much better than I do.
Before we perform our last selection, we would like to thank our principals, Mr. Brady and Miss Aber, for all their support. We also want to thank our parents for making sure music is a part of our education and providing us with instruments, books, lessons, and many other supplies.
We close with the song Hang On Sloopy, arranged by John Edmondson. It was originally recorded by the Vibrations in 1964 and has since been taken over as one of Ohio State University's pep songs. It's time for some audience participation of O-H-I-O as we perform Hang On Sloopy.
Tonight. Aren't these guys wonderful? They've done an awesome job. They've just been a pleasure to be with. Thank you for indulging me in a little Ohio State fun, okay? It's always great to do. The night is still young. We hope you have a chance to stay around. 8th grade, you can sit now. Thank you. Everybody get their picture? Do we need them to stand again? Yeah, one more time. Stand up. I know. You'll live with it. Gotta get that Kodak moment, and it's so important, okay, for us older people, you know, us moms and dads, that's the way it goes. All right. The jazz band's going to perform about 6:15 in the cafeteria. Of course, the Chinese auction's still going on and the 50/50 raffle. We hope you have had a wonderful afternoon with us and continue on into the evening. And thank you so much, everybody, for coming. Good night. We will take the 7th grade and the 8th grade down to the choir room. You are welcome to pick them up from there or wherever you have already designated with your child.
Yes. But isn't it, you got the person right?
Our next selection is entitled 125th Street Blues, and it will feature Cooper Wood on the piano, Trent Whaley on the tenor sax, and Zach Grant on drums.
Oh yeah? I like that. Cooper Owens. It's really good. It's very hot.
Like, do you drink green tea or tea? I thought that was
You saw what? She's talking about her head. Oh yeah? Nice. Makes you want to dance. Bryce, Bruce.
going on at that window, and he had to keep going up there. What was going on? Somebody bid on something.
She was bidding on a quilt.
And we had to keep standing at the window or something, remember? No, we did. Did we last year?
I don't know. Not that I remember.
Our next selection is called Misty. It's an old classic. It's a wonderful ballad, one of my favorites. And it is going to feature Monica Conner on alto sax and Maggie Hammond on trumpet.
I was going to ask Clay if he got to go to the casino. Clay, remember I told you Joe was going to take him on the slide? And Jeff heard this and he was in the shop and Jeff said, Joe, don't tell her they're my secrets. She can't keep them.
She just said the name of it.
electricity, you know, no cars. Right. Yeah, that was
Check, check. Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention 1 second and look up here. We found a camera in the parking lot. I'm sure somebody might be missing it. So it's a green case. So please take a look. We've got a camera that was found. All right. I am going to leave this at the street shack. Does that sound okay, good ladies? And I'll keep announcing that we found this over there. Quick reminder, don't forget, you're welcome to get up, walk around, go have some dinner, do the Chinese auction, the silent auction is over here. All of the auction items and stuff are going to close out at 7 o'clock. We'll do the 50-50 drawing right at 7, which will allow us to get ready for all the silent auction bids and the Chinese auction. Our next selection is titled Molten Swing, and soloing on this piece is McKenna Nalo on piano, Trent Whaley on tenor sax, and Eric McPherson on trumpet. We hope you enjoy Molten Swing.
Stop yawning. They better start before I fall asleep.
No, I've been up since 5:30. Well, 5 o'clock.
Couldn't sleep, huh?
Well, you know, I slept all night long, like straight through. I get up at 5:30 for work.
Yeah, that's what you're used to.
Yeah, and it's on Saturdays. I get up early. Sunday, I'm going to sleep in, and then I have to go to church.
Our next selection is a Latin number. It's called Little Frog. How do we pronounce that in Spanish, you guys? Say it again. Oh, come on, you were telling me before. All right, fine. It's called Little Frog. It is a Latin tune. We've been trying to work on some Spanish. But it will feature Holly Hertrick on the guitar and Ryan Quinn on trombone.
Mary Yoder's on the 7. Chinese auction. But they're not synthetic. It said $15 last year and you got a box lunch and admission, but then you have to buy tickets, and the tickets are more than 10 cents.
That's like, Darlene was telling me one that was $25 to get in, and then the tickets were $1 to $5.
I think that's Painesville.
It was in Memphis. I didn't really get it because she was and I said, oh, I would never go. She goes, yeah, because you get 5 samples of wine. I said, I don't drink.
Right. What did they do?
Yeah, I got a migraine before I got them.
But I said that Mary Yoder is still part of it.
Oh,
Maybe there's no.
right. Because you don't know what it's like that day.
Right. What do they do? Run out of room or what? I never been
Unless
there.
they close the place, maybe and just because it's arrested.
Oh, where'd you get that?
You have to look at that.
in the garbage can? They said, yes. Somebody might throw something good away. It's not me. It's all gone. They look like they're garden because they're both standing on either side of it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have one last number for you, and it's called The Preacher. It's kind of like definitely a praise kind of song. They have a lot of fun with this. It's going to feature our saxophone section and our entire trumpet section. They both have solos on this. So this is our last selection for the evening. I hope you've enjoyed them. They've been a lot of fun this year, haven't they? They've just been fantastic to work with. Very proud of them, each and every one of them. After tonight, we got some work to do because we got a holiday concert coming up, and then these guys are going to perform in New York City. So I'm so excited for them. Here's The Preacher.